Hello, Nicole here, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use Lightroom Mobile to correct photos which were taken in indoor lighting. I've opened this photo in my Lightroom app that I just took as a quick example, and you can see that it has some pretty common problems that most pics taken indoors have. So typically pictures taken indoors are often underexposed, maybe too yellow, often the shadows are a little too harsh, or even the highlights are a little too harsh, and all of these aspects really take away from the overall quality of the photo. Luckily, there are a few super easy methods to fix these problems in the free Lightroom mobile app. Now to dive right in, the first thing I usually do before anything else is try to fix the white balance as best as possible. So scrolling over to the color menu, I'm going to open that up, and you can see that the white balance options are right at the top. Now you can correct the white balance manually by sliding these little dials under temperature and tint. However, I find that the easiest and the quickest method is to actually use the white balance eyedropper tool. And so to use this tool, you just tap the little eyedropper icon to the right of the white balance options, and you'll see this circle pop up on your image with a smaller target circle in the middle. Now to use this, you'll want to drag this circle to neutral parts of your photo that Lightroom will use to find a new white balance. This can include the whites of eyes or teeth, or in the case that neither of those can be selected, a gray can also work. So in this case, I'm going to try using the white on my phone case, and I'm just going to center that very middle target circle on the white of my phone case, and then just let go. And you can see that just doing this instantly changes the white balance of my photo pretty drastically. Now, if you don't like the way that this looks here, you can always drag this circle to a different point of your photo just to see how other points of your photo may make the white balance look. But I think in this instance, I'm pretty happy with the way it looks on my phone case, so I'm just going to leave it there. And then I'm going to tap the check mark on the top right of the circle to select that. And now you can see that this has really already drastically changed the photo. So if I just tap on the photo and hold it, this was the photo before applying this tool. This is the photo after. And so at this point, if you want to make any additional edits to your white balance, you can tweak these dials under temperature and tint. I may want to just kind of make this a tiny bit warmer, but otherwise I'm pretty happy with the way the white balance looks here. So after I am happy with the white balance, I typically move on to correcting the light. Now opening up the light menu, the first thing I usually do here is I work to lighten the shadows. And the reason I do this is because photos taken indoors are often a little bit too dark, and you lose some of the detail in your photos because the shadows are too harsh. So I'm just going to brighten the shadows a little bit, as well as lower the highlights. And you can see that that kind of brings out some of the details that were lost by this lighting. At this point, I think I'll also brighten the whites just a little bit. I may bring up the contrast, and I really also just want to make this photo brighter overall. So I'm going to slide the exposure dial over just a little bit, not too much, but just enough to kind of get it a little brighter overall. And so if you want to kind of be a little more nuanced with your brightness, you can also go into your curve options, and you can just move this line anywhere to really affect the brightness. And you can also move the lower part of the line to kind of mess with the shadows a little bit, but I'm not going to alter this curve too much. I'm pretty happy with the way this photo is looking already. And so at this point, here we are with our before and after, and you can see that with just a few steps in Lightroom, you can really make a huge difference in the quality of a photo that was taken indoors. And now that we've corrected the lighting and corrected the light balance, this photo is really ready for any additional edits or even any presets that you want to apply to it. I hope you found this video useful, and thanks so much for watching.